My name is Michael Cain. Well, that's a bit of a lie. It's Nick here from Nick's News and Reviews, and we're looking at The Italian Job on the PlayStation 1, based on the film called The Italian Job from 1969, directed by Peter Collinson and produced by Michael Cain. But this game is published by Rockstar Games from GTA fame in 2001 and developed by Pixel Logic. Also come out on the Windows and the GameCube. Now I've got to turn this music off because I'll probably get done for a copyright infringement. But this game is great fun, based around the events of The Italian Job. If you haven't seen that, then I recommend that you watch it. And it's got Michael Cain in. Yes. And my impression's not that much worse than the actual guy doing Michael's voice in this game. But it's all good fun and larks. Various modes. You've got job mode, which follows the plots of the film. Party mode, where 1 to 8 players compete for the fastest time through checkpoints, and one at a time of course. Challenge mode, where after you unlock all of London's levels and race types, you go for events like jumps and brake tests and such forth. And also checkpoints, where you travel through London and Turin trying to get the best time you possibly can. Michael Cain. So, The Italian Job come out 5 years after Zulu, and there's certainly no Zulus in this game, or none that I've unlocked so far. A nice little preamble here between each stage, but it's in the vein of Driver, but it's a lot more fun than Driver. A little bit like Crazy Taxi, but more fun than Crazy Taxi. Come out to mixed reviews, but I like it. I think it's a good one. Right, I hope you listen to this backstory by Michael Cain. It's not that important. But I hope my car isn't pushed off a cliff here. Yes, oh dear, it's pushed off. See, the Michael Cain impression. This game just makes me laugh. Right, a lot of the stages are time-based. Michael Cain has just got out of prison. Alright? Not a lot of people know that. And you won't have to put up with my impression all the way through the video, or you might have to. Now the loading times are quite slow, so I'll probably edit them down.
The Ambassador's car.
This stage is called the Ambassador's car.
Hello, Charlie. Like
Hello.
the motor?
Nice Pakistani flags there. Whose car is this, anyway?
This car belongs to the Pakistani ambassador.
Oh, thanks, Mike. What are we going to do then? Hide it. Let's go. This car's hot.
Typical, innit? I've been out of jail 5 minutes and I'm in a hot car.
Oh, no.
I just wanted you to come out in style, baby.
Shut up, you mad bag. Right, I like the arrow there. It's the Union Jack pointing us the right direction to go. But it definitely looks like a Rockstar game. We're travelling through London, but not London. I like the buses. It does feel like London. Now the police are after us, but their siren sounds a bit like an old style telephone. Don't let that put you off. But what I like mostly about this game is the undulation. It's not flat, there's bumps in the road like London. The London buses, they're a bit over exaggerated. But you can never drive this fast in London normally. Normally you're going about 6 miles an hour. Oops, that lamppost goes flying. So we've got about 1 minute 5 seconds. I think we've got to park this car in a garage. Oh, through there. We can't do it unless we lose the cops first. Much like Driver. 2001 this. But moves good. Good frame rate, no pop-up. Nice sense of a city. I think we've lost the cops already. Now you see the damage bar in the left there, top left. If that goes to full green, then we're dead. But I think it goes red if we go to full power. Right. I don't know what part of London this is. I've never been there. It's essence of London. You can run people over in this if you want. You don't get bonus points. So we've got plenty of time. It's fairly easy this first stage. Let's park it in here. Well done.
I did miss you, Charlie.
Well, I'm quite good looking.
Let's just get the hell out of here, shall we?
Yeah, let's. This is the Self-Preservation Society. Great film, The Italian Job. It got remade in 2003, I think. I don't like the remakes of classic films. Some films you can't remake, and The Italian Job is one. I got an idea. Well, he had lots of ideas in this one. But features the iconic Mini. Loads of Minis in Turin. Right, so that's one stage. As you see, we've got London, Turin, and then the last couple of stages are in the Alps. We'll probably do about 3 or 4 stages, I think, and then try another mode. Meet Camp Freddy, this one.
The thing about a foreign job like this is that unless you've got plenty of money,
Yes.
Now, Bridger's got plenty, but if
That's enough of that, Michael. We've got to get to King's Cross Station now.
That's where Freddie comes.
If you're familiar with London, you'll know about King's Cross. If you don't, then think about Monopoly. It's one of those stations there. But we have to get to the station on time to pick up Camp Freddy. Have you lived round King's Cross, which I don't? See if you recognise any of the roads. I'll bet you don't. But I don't know, he might do. Loading. I got an idea. Meet Camp Freddy. Yeah, I just said that. Alright, there's that train going across. Right, we're in a... What car are we in now? Don't know what car that is. Let's just go. Floor it, girl. I can floor it. Right, so take a look at that arrow. We've got about a minute to get to the station. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this first time, but I'll bloody well try. Oops. Handling this car is a bit awkward. I don't know if it gets quicker the further you get through the game as you get better cars. Get round this London taxi cab with style. Well, no, that wasn't a Lutch style. Dear London cabbies, eh? They say they're supposed to do the knowledge, but he was definitely in the way. Now, another good bit about this game is these objects you can smash for miles. Look at that. That's good. That's a good sense of speed and direction, that is. Makes you sense that it's real. Buses can get clobbered a little bit as well. Oh, it's a ramp. We don't want to go up there. Oh, get out of the way, you stupid bus. Oh, there's some woman walking past with funny head movement. But there is a mode on here where you can just do free roam, where there's no challenge. You can just drive around the city and take in the sights if you want. So that's quite nice. But I like those central bollards. That's typical London and England in general, those. Oops. I just run someone over, but I don't know why they're walking in the middle of the road for. Yeah, I've run out of time there. We didn't make it to King's Cross to pick up Camp Freddy. But music we'll be playing is general music from the film. Self-Preservation Society in particular. Does that look like King's Cross? I'm familiar with Liverpool Street, but not King's Cross as much. Anyway, I'm late.
Bloody croaker. I hate to think what Mr. Bridger is going to say about this.
Nothing, probably. He's on holiday. He don't care. We can just have another go, though, Camp Freddy. He did seem a bit camp, didn't he? Set in the 60s, 1969. I don't know what other films director Peter Collinson directed. I don't know. Comment below. Do you know any? But this must be the best film he ever did, surely. It's the point where someone comments below some other iconic film he directed that I don't know about. Okay. I think we need to make this game a bit easier, really. I think there's learner and easy. Right, here we go. Let's turn the tide in my favour for this review, so we can get anywhere. Right, I'm a learner. Right, this should be easy now, shouldn't it? It's been quite embarrassing if I'm rubbish at it again. Have you played this game on the GameCube or Windows? How does it differ? I never known anyone that owned a GameCube. Some people must have owned one. Surely. Right, let's do this thing. Camp Freddy, you're going to get picked up, dude. But definitely feels like a Rockstar game.
About a foreign job like this,
Yes.
unless you
I got an idea. My idea is to complete the game. Master Bruce. Yeah, he's been in a lot of films. I liked Harry Brown he was in. But he's always the same character and everything, isn't he, Sir Michael? And that's no bad thing. I love him. He's great. Why do we fall, Master Bruce? So we can pick ourselves up again. Meet Camp Freddy. Right, let's see if we can meet him this time. Speed up, girl. Get in. Or is that a bloke? I don't know. Right, the train goes overhead. That's a nice touch. Reminds me a bit of Grand Theft Auto 4 that was to come later. But there's a lot moving on screen, a lot of packed in. It's very detailed scenery for a PlayStation 1 game. Give it 10 out of 10 for that. Yeah, lots of things moving about. Whoops. Let's get round here. I mean, Driver's a bit like this, but the graphics aren't quite so detailed. I haven't reviewed Driver yet, but I've got it in a drawer, so we'll probably come to it at some point. Right, let's cut through here. We sort of like know what to do now. Let's get to the station. We've got bags more time. We just don't want to bash into any taxi cabs or buses. It might help if I drove on the right way. It might help if I was on the right side of the road. That's what I was trying to say as I swallow my tongue. Taxi cabs aren't normally as light as this, I think. My car must be made out of rock or something. I can give the buses a bit of a clout as well. Right, 19 seconds. We're sort of like here. There's the station. Where do we need to get? Here we go. Brilliant. We're there. Where are you, Fred?
Let's get going.
Let's get going, Freddy. Hurry up. Good. Nice car to sound noise. Mission successful. Boom. Boff. Doof. And all the other ones. So that was fairly painless then. 2 missions done. Let's see if we can rack up a third one and we'll be in fantasy territory. Then we might choose one of the other modes, see what they're about. But you pretty much got the idea of this game already, haven't you? You'll know by the few bits you've seen so far whether you like it or don't like it or want to play it. But I can recommend it. Very good. Good.
Now, although I know my way round a motor and the curved bits of a bird,
He likes his cine films, doesn't he, Michael?
that's where Professor Peach comes in.
Professor Peach.
Apparently, this bloke's a genius.
He is. He's a bloody genius. There wasn't an Italian Job 2, which is just as well, because I think they would have ruined it. It just goes to show you, when you make an iconic film, stay there. Don't make Casablanca 2 or something like that. It just gets gradually worse.
Peaches for peaches.
That doesn't sound like
Girls,
Michael.
Get in.
Cool, look at those salts. They're there, I don't know what they are. Oh, the police are after us for picking up ugly people off the street. Right, so we've got to lose these coppers. You'll never take me alive, copper. Right, this car sounds a bit like a tractor. Whoa, oh, get out of the way, bus. See, none of the other traffic swerves get out of the way. It's almost as if they're driven by computer AI. That might be the case. Oh, I'm being chased by a huge telephone. If there was a rear view mirror, there'd probably be a telephone after me. One of those old style ones where you put your finger in the hole that no one knows about them anymore. Oh, police, I can't get rid of them. We've got 2 minutes to get rid of them. I mean, the police are really easy to get rid of in Grand Theft Auto 4. Here they sort of like stick on you a bit longer. Well, there's the end of the stage, but I've got to lose the cops first. Damn, curses, blast. Lose the cops, right, and now I'm in a cul-de-sac. Police are going to zip down here. I need to go into somewhere to do a respray. Oh dear, I need to go somewhere to do a respray job, but I don't think that's available. Now, in these sort of games, the police AI is variable. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. In this, I don't think you can trick them to crash too much. Driver, you could just, well, like a Jedi mind trick, get them to do whatever you wanted, and oh dear. I'm not losing them, am I? Oops. Yeah, damage is taking a bit of a knock. This is not looking clever. 163E. I think that means if the police are quite close to me, more of those letters come up. Unless we're playing Countdown or something. I need to get all of those off the screen. No, I don't know the relevance of that. Comment below, what's the relevance of those numbers turning up in the bottom left? Whoa, I'm really feeling the bumps here. It's good. There is a sense of immersion with this one. Come on. 2001. So the Grand Theft Auto PlayStation games started off as over-the-top games, well, top-down games I should say, and then we gradually went into 3D. This one toes the line with those sort of things as well. But yeah, good start to the genre. Oops, well, I've got 23 seconds. Oh, I've got to deliver these chicks. Oh, I've lost the police anyway, I can't hear anymore. Can I deliver these hot chicks before the time runs out? I think I've driven too far away from the original location. I should have just kept driving around the block, I think. That's the style for this. So, car's a little bit tricky to control. I'm not quite sure if the handbrake's working by hitting the 0. I'm just going for cross. Out of time. Yeah, I'm just using accelerate and the square to decelerate. I think we should do one more go at that thing. I'm desperate to deliver these fat chicks wherever they need to go. Well, they're not that fat. They're just chunky graphics. Everyone's fat in this.
Peaches for peaches.
Peaches for peaches.
Come on, girls. Get in.
Yeah, get in, you cracking birds. Oh, the police are after us again. Maybe we're soliciting. I don't know. Right, we'll drive around the block this time, I think. Let's lose these police fools. If you've ever been chased by the police, going around the block twice fools them, and then they never want to go after you again. And that can clear you of murder, crime, anything really, as a load of my car explodes. Right, let's just keep going round in a square. You'll never take me alive. Right, I can still hear the telephone. I think there's 2 police behind me. Draw it along here. Chuck a left up here. If there is a left, there's not going to be a left, is there? We'll have to go around here instead. Okay. I think I'm pretty much in the air. I think I just drove past the exit to the end of the level. 1 minute 37. Come on, police, just disappear. As everyone knows, the whole of London's only got 2 police cars, so as long as you lose them, that's it. Would have liked to have seen a map on here somewhere, in the bottom left maybe, but maybe that was a bit too tricky for the memory of the PlayStation, the capabilities, because it is actually doing a lot. Ooh, nice few bumps. Right, we've lost the police and we've got 1 minute 10 to find back where we started. Right, where was that lock-up place? Oh, dearie me. No one shouts at you either, which is nice. They just take it in their stride. Whoops. Yes. Right, is that the Bank of England? No. Is this Fleet Street? No, I don't know what it is. There's St Paul's in the distance, was it? I saw briefly. Right, let's go round here. Finished. Who's that? Professor Peaches, is it? Woohoo! Do you? Oh dear. Well, you know, it takes all sorts. They seem happy enough. They're in a waving competition. Hello! Well, that's good. Everyone's happy. I've done good there. I fancy having a go at one more stage, really. I do. I'm getting addicted to this. It was only supposed to be a quarter of an hour review at most, and I think we're over that already. So stay with me. Let's see what else. So that's 1, 2, 3. What's stage 4? Special delivery. Sounds a bit like a pizza. I want anchovies.
On a 4-wheel drive.
Yes.
We're going to need one in Turin.
Really?
There's 2 getting delivered by train across London.
I don't know who's doing this
They
voice.
Get there in time. They can be in and out before the drivers turn up and take them away.
Really? If you didn't suspect, Michael Cain plays a Cockney gangster in this film. Cockney London gangster. He's good at the Cockney characters. What other film did he play a Cockney character? All of them. Special delivery. Now we're in the iconic Mini now. I'm coming. Right, this is the star of the film, this Mini. Oh, it handles a little bit differently. I wonder if it can knock buses over. Get out of the way, sir. Right. Normally one of these old-fashioned Minis, it crashed into something, it'd be total straight away. You see the damage on the left, so let's see how much damage I can take. Probably not that much. Oops, dearie me. Took a bit of damage there as I crashed into that telephone box, I think it was. Where am I going? I'm just following the arrow, and I seem to be down some back streets. There's a nice curry house off Fetter Lane. Maybe I'll bump into that. Whoa. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing free roam on this. I quite like this map. It's nice. But I am familiar with London, but I don't recognise any of this. I think they've just chucked bits in here and there. Oops! Oh dear, Mini into a taxi cab. That's enough knowledge for you. I've only got 2 seconds left. I've muffed up. I was too busy daydreaming and taking in the scenery. Yeah. Right, back to King's Cross again. That Mini had to be on that train. Why couldn't you have waited at least 5 minutes? That's a duff plan. Michael, rubbish idea. Right, let's go back to King's Cross then. or crash into a wall. Whatever's easiest, really. This is the Non-Preservation Society. I'm totaling this car. Sorry, sir. Whoops. Okay. A minute left to total it. Shame you can't get on those buses. That would be quite nice. Now, the plot of the Italian Job isn't like my gameplay. They weren't crashing all the time. It was a bit smoother. Whoops, whoa. Okay. No CGI in it. It was 1969. I don't know what CGI they would have had. Right, let's go down here. The arrow seems to want us to go down here. Now, if you're walking down here, mind your own business, then tough. You're going to get run over. The Union Jack arrow says this way. Oops. Oh, another taxi cab. Boofed. That tree's quite nice. Nice bridge. Oh, this is all going bad. It's all going bad. I'm sure the shops are repeating. They must be. Good sense of speed. Oh, there's King's Cross. Are we here? We're here, aren't we? Wrecked. Well, we did make it in time, but the car's wrecked. Oops. That was my own crap driving. Well, you've seen pretty much 4 stages. Shall we end it there? No. Let's show one of the other game modes. Maybe go for there's Destruction Derby, wasn't there? Or Destruction Mode. Let's see what that's about, because I haven't clicked on that yet. I did have one test go before doing the review, and that was the main, well, I did the first mission just to test the physics of the car and stuff, so I didn't look like a complete dope. But let's get out of here and do Destruction Mode. I don't know if it's a Destruction Derby or we have to destroy bits of a map at locations, but we'll soon find out. Free ride or free roam checkpoint, which I told you about before. Destructor. Right, London 1. What do we have to do here? Looks like we have to destruct stuff. They're the old tape recorder things. Don't know what they're recording. Could be anything. Turin, which we get to later on. Well, not in this review, but you do in the game, is in Italy. That's why it's called the Italian Job.
4, 3,
Well done, Michael.
1.
Right, so we're in this big van and we have to knock over these cones before the time runs out. Right. This looks quite easy. They're all in a straight line. And we get extra time each time we hit a cone as well. Now I'm presuming these cones get trickier and more spaced out through each level. Well, even a Dimbo could have done that. They're all in a straight line. The crowd have gone crazy. It must be a slow news day. Everyone's clapping wherever they are, hiding behind bushes and stuff. I don't know how many stages there are of Destructor. Let's do 2 more, then we'll call it a day. Here we go. Now, what will how far will the cones be now? I think it's common practice in London, or Essex in general, or the south of England in general, when you get drunk you have to go home with a traffic cone. Or maybe that's the whole of the UK. If you're under a certain age and you get drunk, you have to go home with a traffic cone. It is the law. All different car this time.
5,
4.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1, go!
You sound a bit nasal there, Michael. Oh, they're a bit lefty-righty now. Yes. What we got? So, I don't know how many we got to get. All 20? Maybe we're allowed to miss a few. But this isn't going to cause any trouble. What we got? 12. There's no traffic to speak of, which is helpful. I don't think the time of day's changing much, is it? But this looks darker than the... oh, missed one. This looks darker than before. 19 out of 20. No, 19. 19. There was a pedestrian that walked past there. Yay! So this keeps going, getting gradually more and more difficult, I presume. I got an idea. Let's smash down loads of cones in London at random. Oh, I don't think I will, Mike. I got television to watch and a bit of ironing. Ow. What do you reckon? I think we'll give it one more, But, you know, graphically this game's great. I had to turn the music off, which is a bit of a shame. But animates really well. It's a good idea. I love games centred around London. I wish they'd do a Grand Theft Auto with a really detailed London, because then I'd be in heaven. And if it was an accurate London as well, that'd be absolutely awesome. Right, they're on a bit of a bend this time, but not too much trouble. Whoa, I say that, I missed one. Yeah, this is getting exciting. Gradually going up in tone here. 17, 18, missed one. 18, I've won again. I'm just too good. Yeah! Can't wait to see how that's reported on the news. Michael Cain, Cockney gangster, knocks over loads of cones. That's great. As I said, loading time's a bit long, but I'm going to edit them all down, and hopefully it'll be smooth with no gaps. Was that a gap? I don't know. Destructor 4. I think we'll leave it there. So, a very good game. I'm very impressed. That was The Italian Job on the PlayStation 1, published by Rockstar Games in 2001. Thanks for watching as always. Please comment any thoughts you got below. Subscribe if you haven't already. That helps. And anyone that's subscribed already, well, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Until next time, everyone, take care and goodbye. Goodbye.